A couple more rules to remember. The square root of a fraction is equal to the fraction of the square root. So, for square root of a over b is equal to square root of a over square root of b. And if you look at, for example, the square root of 4 over 9, it's equal to the square root of 4 over the square root of 9. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 9 is 3. Off the top of my head, another thing to think about, remember this one as well. Remember that when you have x squared plus 3 equals, let's say, -1, okay, something like that, that you want to get, if you ask to solve by square root method, you have to get the x squared alone, minus 3 from both sides. Then don't forget this part, plus or minus the square root of -4, right? Plus or minus, you have two answers. So I, because you have a negative square root, and 2. I'll put it like this, plus or minus 2i is the answer. And the last one is if you have factors. If you look at this one, you have several factors here. Let's look at this. You have x and an x squared. Altogether, you know that if you multiply that out, that you have a function here that has an x cubed. And to find the zeros, you set fx equal to 0, and you have a positive x cubed plus some other stuff, but that doesn't matter as much. What's important is you have, as you can see, you have the, let's do this. You have the zeros of something minus 2, so set that equal to 0, and you get x equals 2. So we're going to write that one. Okay, so you have that point, right? And then this other one you have here has a x minus 3, so it's going to be a 3. So at 3, I have another one. In fact, at that 3, I not only have 1 at that 3, but I have 2 of those x's. So it's called a double root, and it means it bounces off the line. So you can look at the line like this. It's a positive x cubed, so you know it starts down here. You know it comes up, and you know it comes back down, but at this time it's actually going to bounce off the top. It's not going to go through. I'm not sure that you need to know that for the final, but you should definitely know it for pre-cal, at least later, a little bit. Okay.